Let's go. Anya, Cass, Fairy, what's up? Don't do that to me.
No, we love an awkward silence when Frankie's on. I'm good. I'm really good. I wanted to do an intro like Cass does. He goes, "What's going on?" Was that accurate?
Why do
Yeah.
I sound like a drunk cowboy? Yeah, what? A drunk cowboy mixed with like a California surfer or some shit.
You're definitely like way too cool. You're like super chilled out. Sounds like you're just like your PC vibing with a guitar in your hand, two dogs on your lap, just chilling, vaping away.
Yeah, why are you trying to actually air out my life details? Like that's the real concern I have. Nah, I'm always glad to be an honorary queen. I'm a queen at heart, but you know, just here to vibe. I don't have any spicy onion energy like Frankie today. She got all that, but we'll try to keep it rolling. I feel like we should just let the mayhem and see. I'm already seeing Kuro's PFP just staring me down. So it's like I feel like it might be one of those days. But Anya, what's going on?
Good. I am currently outside with all of my babies right now because it's about to rain and it feels awesome. The wind is under my hair and the flowers are very happy. So yeah, you'll have to excuse me. It's summertime, so the kids are abound. So the noise carries on and we do what we can. But no, I'm so happy to be here for the onions and the tea. Even if I don't eat onions raw, like our chaotic queen, Miss Frankie Rain. But yeah, glad everybody could be here.
I love how here in the UK we say, "Oh, it's raining, let's fucking get inside," and then Anya's like, "Oh, it's raining, let's go outside and feel the water on our skin." It's hilarious.
It's because we get, our rain is like a spritz. It's like we we don't get downpours here. I'd love a good downpour. But I'm a desert blossom, so rain is like this miraculous thing. It's like such a rare commodity. So yeah, we treat rain like rainbows here.
Anya is truly a Disney princess. She's like, come on, my little dwarfs, let's go outside. She's probably gonna like sing some opera like an actual boss outside during the rain, and a rainbow is gonna appear, and maybe even like, what is it, the elf or something with the pot of gold? I definitely think you would have the power to summon that.
Whoa, 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 whoa! How are you mixing all of these different like characters and storylines together? How the fuck did we go from like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs to like actual like leprechauns? Like I don't think they were in that movie. I'm just saying, you know?
Because I'm tying in the fact that Anya is the supreme magical being, Cass. Duh.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. That makes more sense now.
Duh, Cass, you're not eating those onions to have these wild imaginations, you know? That's what the secret is.
It gets the blood flowing, they say, because it's one of those things where like it tastes so bad that it's good. It makes your heart level increase a bit, and you're like, ugh, it's a good way to stimuli.
I will say that is actually how I am with spicy food. I actually enjoy my food to the point where if I'm crying, it's probably at an appropriate level. And so there have definitely been times I was oh my God, actually, I'm reminiscing now, such a great moment. But when I was in Japan, I was eating curry for like the third time, and it was so spicy that I was literally fighting for my fucking life in this this curry place. I thought I saw heaven in this Koke Chibanya, but I finished and I did not die, and it was amazing. And yeah, that's how you should enjoy your food. That spicy.
What a soldier. I mean, today I got fed some very, very spicy rice by the Yops man himself. I wasn't quite expecting it, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a problem with spice, but this was like next level, the type that really does make you want to die. So
Oh,
yeah,
I
I'm.
knew I loved jobs. Damn.
What do you mean? It's not like he did it on purpose to torture me.
Even better. That's the whole point. He just got the natural sauce like that. He knows it's supposed to be that spicy. Like, damn.
I don't think he planned it, dude. I'm just gonna tell you, he did not plan that.
Spicy food is elite. I totally agree with Cass. I like when I'm having a bad sniffle day, and I'm all like stuffed up. I'm like, I need the spiciest. It's like whatever it is, it's got to be spicy, and then it just like drains all of all of it out of my face. It's such a good feeling. I love it. I love spicy food.
You're such a lady. You won't even say like bogies. It's okay to say bogies. It's okay to say mucus.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's because it's my normal vocabulary in the daytime when I'm here with my children. I'm like, what are you, those mocos in your nose? Like you, just like wiping everybody down. What is that? Yeah, it's this game, we constantly play here, right? Like, what's that on the wall? Is that chocolate or poop? And I don't wish that upon anybody. But that's his life.
Oh my god! Took me back to my nursery days when I used to work at the kindergarten. Wow. Poop or chocolate?
Yeah, no, and you know what? We've really been fortunate. It's most of the time it's been chocolate. So, because I don't know if you've ever had like those Nutella snacks, the ones that you can like, they're like to go and they come with like the little like cute little breadstick thingies. And we keep those, that's like a staple at our house. And so most of the time it is for sure Nutella like smeared on my walls. I don't know why I do it to myself. It's so good. I can't quit it. But yeah, all the time.
So, do you actually like taste it to check
Cass,
or?
come on. Come on, my bird.
I didn't. I just had to ask the question. It was on everybody's minds, probably. But let's start the fun. She's probably got more intelligent thoughts than me. So,
I'm really enjoying this conversation. You guys keep going.
I want to work with the babies, but I'm like, hi, can I hold your child? They're like, hell no, goth weirdo. They're like, goth bitch. I have like a spiked chain that I literally wear every single day, like in my PFP, which is just a coincidence because, it's just the Frankie Ring CloneX. And I'd be like, can I hold them? They're like, literally no. But I love children. Like, I have baby fever. Everybody knows it. I tweeted it like every couple days and I'm up feeling manic. Like, so, if anyone wants to breed, no, I'm just kidding. But I had to say it.
yo,
Yo,
hey,
I cannot with you, Frankie.
No, dude, I've literally hit like max levels of insanity lately. Like, it's never really been like this, but we're making it work. Yo, yesterday, I had to go and see my job, right? And I think one of the last times I had a space like this, I told y'all how I called the CEO the wrong name, how I called him Steve. Okay, so
And you doubled down about how he was called Steve, but you or oh no, it was that you were like, oh no, I didn't say that, right?
yeah, I literally gaslit him. I was like, I said sir, like I said sir. I was like, no, like I said I meant I meant um Kelly, like I was just lying. I was lying my ass off to this man. So I see him yesterday and I'm like, hello, Kelly, like very dramatically. And they were like, ugh. And then like I saw his son and because I really had nothing to do. Like, I was just there. They were doing this really big event. They were killing it. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't really know what to do. I just kind of lurk around. And he looked me dead in the eyes and he said, you really do lurk. He was like, you really do be lurking. And he stuck his neck out and started looking around really quickly. And I was like, no. I was like, that is literally my lurking stance. Like, it's like neck forward, alien shoulders up. Like, I'm scanning the room like an observer. And it was just horrible. It was horrible being compared to that, but it's true.
Your impression of that on your Instagram story to your close friends yesterday was so funny. Like, just Frankie put up 3 stories of just like her like hating on her own life, but like it was just so cute and funny. Like, this girl is actually a comedian. I was like pissing myself, but even like I felt bad for you, obviously, in your situations or whatever, but like you're just so funny. I just love you.
She said, "I feel bad for you, but I love you." No, if anyone wants to be added to my close friends, it's clones only. Drop your IG, I'll do it for you. I think it is kind of entertaining, but it can't be promised. So listen, I have to address a little demon. Okay, are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Spread loving kindness is an absolute goat, Kyle, right? He sent me a mug with my artifact CloneX on it. And although I thanked him over text, I meant to call him. And there's a reason why I didn't call him, but it's truly an excuse that my life fell apart. Fawn knows it really did fall apart. But listen, spread love and kindness. I wanted to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, I love my artifact GM mug, and I really appreciate you going out of your way, shipping it to my house, not stalking me, by the way, because you could have, giving me that beautiful mug with my artifact clone on it, and not even hitting me up, even though I should have told you. Thank you so much, bro. That really was so kind of you. It was a wonderful birthday present. I love the mug, and I wanted to post a photo of it. But then I suddenly had to move out of my apartment, and the house I was going to buy fell through. I'll get into that story later. But spread love and kindness, you really did. You really did spread love and kindness. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for my artifact 111106 mug.
You are very, very, very welcome. And you are 100% in every single thing you said. I have too much going on and I have too much to accomplish that I can't be lurking or trying to stalk people. So don't worry, you'll never see me at any address you ever give me. B, I'm the type of person that when I make a promise, I know it's very rare to find in Web3, but when I make a promise, I actually deliver. Can you believe that, people? If you make a promise and you actually deliver, isn't that amazing? And C, I also am a man of my word. And when I was in the space last time, I told Anya and Fawn that I would have their clones done too. I did not forget that. The problem is that when you try to message Anya on Twitter, she never gets back to you. And
I
then you
know,
try to
I'm
message.
sorry. I'm sorry. My DMs are so insane. I'm sorry.
Wait, you're telling me that your DMs are insane? My DMs are freaking graveyard. Trust me when I say that. But I always make the time. Now for Fawn, Fawn is amazing, and Fawn is going to love what I'm about to say because over the past couple of weeks I've been working on international shipping, which means that you don't have to come to the US. I can actually ship it directly to you in London. You're welcome. And if you give me your address, I'm not stalking you. It's a little expensive to be stalking you. So you'll just get the mug and nothing else. So that is why I came back up here, because I made a promise to Anya and to Fawn. Frankie got hers. I know she loves it. I'm sorry that your life fell apart. It's life. It happens. But guess what? Tomorrow is always going to be better than today. That's the best thing that I could tell you, Frankie. Tomorrow is always going to be better than today. Just keep that in mind. Yes, shit happens, but we move on. We all get stronger. We all get better. And at the end of the day, that is all that I wanted to tell you.
I personally love the international shipping update, because I was about to call you out. If you called me out for not replying to your DMs, I'm on my DMs. I'm really good at the moment, so I'm glad that you didn't call me out for that. International shipping, we love to see it. However, my life is also falling apart. I've got to move out of my house in like what is it, a week, 2 weeks, and I still haven't found another apartment. So my life is also falling apart. So that's why I'm extra stressed. But as soon as I have an address, I will send it to you.
At this point, I think I'm just going to give you guys my address. You come visit me, you pick up your mug, and we'll call it a day.
That sounds like a good plan. I'll come and stalk you. I mean,
So, Frankie, I just wanted to say no hard feelings. I know you were going to get back to me. I know you wanted to say thank you. And listen, I'm a very understanding person. I know shit happens in life. I 100% forgive you, even though you don't have to ask for any type of forgiveness. And whenever you get a chance and you want to post your mug, so all the other CloneX people could see how amazing your mug is and how amazing that their CloneX would look on their own coffee mug, please feel free to. So it would be awesome.
The mug really does go hard. Like my sister was even like, "Damn, that's a dope mug," and she just calls me an internet nerd and stuff. So that's how you know it looked super sick. I was really looking forward to posting the mug. I sound like my sister bullies me, by the way. She like doesn't, but you know, it's that family roasting, kind of like we all do to each other. But I wanted to post the mug in the new crib. I was literally waiting for that, but whatever. Fairy, you had your hand up. What's up? And then L.
Oh, I was just gonna kindly request that you do post about this mug, but you guys started talking about it. But secondly, Fawn, you did it again. This literally happened last year. What the hell,
I
dude?
know.
What? Are you okay?
I know. Honestly, me and Alicia are like having a mini breakdown because, yeah, it literally is. I don't know if you guys remember, but we were on a Spaces like literally this time last year. It probably would have been like to the week, to the day that this shit was happening to me. And then we found a place a week before we were supposed to move out. So I'm hoping that it's the same. We're going to see a place tomorrow. We've got high hopes for it. So fingers crossed it will be perfect and we can move in ASAP and everything will be fine.
Well, Fawn, when you move into your new place, think of this as your housewarming gift from me. So I think you'll enjoy it.
100%. Love to see it. It'll be displayed on my shelf with a lot of pride.
Nice. See? Spreading love and kindness. The mugs go hard. We're gonna find our new homes. L, what's up, queen?
What's up, Queens? I just sold my car and I'm heading to the other bank to deposit the check. So I'm gonna be on for a minute. I'll be gone and then I'll be back. But yeah, busy day. I just got back and I'm happy to make the space. How are you guys doing?
She's balling at the bank. That's what I like to hear.
I was a queen. I strive to be.
I kept the car long enough for Compound to drive it all week, and then I sold it the day after he left.
What type of car is it? I know that you're a woman of the taste of the cars, and I like that. Real. That's not a real weird, but you know what I meant.
I sold my it was a Porsche Macan because I got a Lucid. I just bought a Lucid Air, so that's what I'm in right now. So at least I upgraded this time. I downgraded last time.
Okay, I've never even heard of a Lucid Air, and she's saying it's an upgrade to the Porsche. So like, damn.
Yeah, it's a guy from Tesla that broke off, like one of the engineers, and started his own company. So it's like if Porsche and Tesla had a baby. So it's like a Porsche with nice interior.
Yeah, I just had to look up pictures. This looks like a BMW concept car.
Yeah, I know about the Lucid Air. It's a solid car. It's great. It gets great mileage. I always just worry that I'm going to have an electric car and I'm accidentally going to break down and I won't be able to get gas because it's an electric car. And the next place to charge my car will be too far and I'll be stuck on the road.
Or it'll be a
Yeah, I mean,
Tesla.
They can tow you to a charging station just like if you run out of gas.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm going to start saving up for my Lucid Air now. Thank you.
Yeah, that's my goal here. I'm a dealer.
I'm a dealer as well. I'm the type of drug dealer, but only in fashion content. So that's where our worlds differ, I guess.
Bro, I thought you were gonna say in artifact mugs. He's like, I'm a dealer of artifact mugs. I'm like, he's really passionate.
Well, very soon I will be a dealer of artifact mugs. I'd love to. I am starting to talk to other projects. I'd love to talk to the artifact people because I feel like I can add so much value to a lot of these CloneXs on these high end glossy mugs. Um, and I've even came up with the best hashtag for all the people that purchase a mug and want to post it on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it anymore. The best hashtag is mug life. Thank you.
I love that. I think that's a great tagline. And again, so grateful to you to offer your mugs to the clones and to us. And just really happy that you are able to give in that way. It's very generous of you.
Well, thank you, Anya. I appreciate that. So, Anya, for you, so I don't lose my mind trying to get in touch with you, DM me the number of your CloneX with your mailing address, and I can get it done for you, and I won't have to trying to come after you to keep my word. So thank you.
I also just posted the neck video below this thread that Fawn mentioned from my close friends. You guys can watch it later, but that's literally what he did in front of me. And it's funny because one of my ex-boyfriends like pulled my neck up one time and was like, "Bitch, your shit is out right now." And I was like, "Oh my God." So I try and be really conscious of my posture. So if you guys ever see me at like an artifact neck event, an artifact neck, I call it crypto neck because you'd be like on your computer, sticking out, trying to like read graphs or do online work. So just tell me to like draft it up.
So, Frankie, I have a question for you.
I'm scared. Go ahead.
There is almost like 4.5 months left to the year. What is the most exciting thing that you are looking forward to in the rest of 2023?
Oh God. I feel like I'm really on a journey of my self-confidence, y'all. I can tell you the 4-part story. I mean, this is definitely like the climax of my mania recently, but I'm on a self-confidence, self-swag journey, y'all.
See, my question wasn't that bad. I just wanted to. I feel like everybody should know that we have like 4.5 months left to 2023, and a lot of times we all like should be reflecting on, okay, this is what I want to accomplish in those final months, and then figuring out what it is you want to accomplish in 2024. So that's why I asked you.
Thank you. I'm just going to go ahead and whip out the guns. I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all. It's coming out. So, basically, this is what happened last week. It's a 4-part story leading up to this full strawberry moon on this lovely day today. Last week, as Elle, I highly like cars. I value my car. As you guys know, I have a little BMW M2. I keep it real slick. It's my little baby. I curb clipped my car last week, and it's at the bottom of the car. I was pissed, but I was like, you know what? I'm blessed. Life is good. There's really nothing to worry about. So I let that one roll off, like a duck in water, just rolling off the feathers. No biggie on the car. And so for the past month, 2 months even, I've been in the process of buying a house, right? And it was this lake house. I already put the escrow money down. I was like, you know what? I need a home. I want a home because I've been traveling around trying to find a city that I like, trying to find like what to do. Hey, do you want to be my husband in random cities? And me, people are like, no, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to be creative there. And then my creative director and my best friend, she is going to move in with me for 6 months. And so she breaks up with her deadbeat boyfriend to move in with me, which was definitely the best decision of her life. He did not deserve her. So now we have 3 people in this party who, I have uprooted their lives. My life, my director's life, and her boyfriend's life. Okay? So I'm about to get this house. It's an escrow. It's a week before closing. I'm like, let's go, baby. I'm in a new home. Next thing you know, I'm moving out of my apartment. The day I'm moving out of my apartment, I can't be in it, not even for one more day. And so I'm packing all my stuff. I'm packing them in these little pods because I'm like, oh, I'm going to get my stuff in a week from, they're going to deliver it to my new house, the house that's closing in a week. So all my stuff is away and I pack it with the intention of like, I'm going to get it back soon. So I have like one goth suitcase to my name. Like truly, my sister opened the suitcase and she was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, why don't you have any real clothes in here? And so basically, the day I'm moving out of my apartment, I get the call from my real estate agent. He's like, Frankie, we've been doing this for like 30 years, bro. I've never seen anything like this. The house is falling through. So now I'm out of my apartment. I have no place to live. I have no house. And I'm like, oh, I have one suitcase to my name. So right now I've been staying with my sister. And I mean, luckily I work from home. I can really get an Airbnb wherever. I can travel the United States. Like I can really go wherever, but I just have this paralyzing indecision and I don't know what to do. And then last week I had a photo shoot, right? I had 3 photo shoots. It was a big week for me. I've been trying to get in the likeness of my agent so I can continue to get more big bookings. Basically, excuse me, I just burped in the mic. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Kind of happens when I talk fast. So basically, I'm at this photo shoot. And it's for like Kinu. It's like a really big hair company, but I was really nervous. But they signed a contract. They were like, we cannot cut and color the model's hair. So I'm like, bet, let's go. They signed the contract. Obviously, these MRFers had to touch my hair and they toned it. They toned my bright, icy, white, beautiful, crystalline hair orange. They toned my hair orange. So now I have no place. My car is clipped. I have one suitcase full of black clothing and I have orange hair. And I was just like, how does it get worse than this? How does it get worse than this? Let me tell you. I go to the photo shoot day 2, and I would like to admit, they gaslit me all day. I told them, I was like, I really like my hair like icy, like platinum, more on the silver side. Told them this all day. My agent called them. They're like, oh no, we're just putting a gloss on the girls. We're not doing anything actual to their hair. Lies. They told me lies. And so basically, the next day I go to the photo shoot. You know what they do? They crimp my hair. I'm going to go ahead and drop the picture. This will be deleted, but this was the worst hairstyle I have ever seen in my entire life. It was crimped like the 90s, but like the way that it was just frying the dome. Like it was just like, they would be like, every time they put something on my hair. This photo is horrible. Please don't let this stalk me, but I just have to show y'all. I'm going to delete it in 1 minute. I have to show y'all the depth of what they did to my dome. And so now I'm literally like, I have orange tinted hair. You guys crimped it, like crushing my soul. And basically, the director walks up to me and he's like, yeah, what's wrong, baby? Like, I can tell you how you're kind of off. And I was literally like, crying. I was like, you guys have just like lied to me. You lied to my agent. You did X, Y, and Z. And basically, I finally stood up for myself and I ended up walking off the set and I lost like $1,000 or $2. And I almost got dropped by my agency because I just felt total disrespect. So that's the story time I wanted to tell y'all as to why I'm currently in my most manic state ever, but also really excited because I know life's getting better. My hair looks a lot better now. I can go wherever I want. And so actually, JKB told me he lives in Fort Lauderdale, so I'm going to stalk him down there. So, everything's good now. Check the photo, though, because it's being deleted very soon.
Is it a photo or a video?
Oh, that's the video.
Okay, my bad. Where the hell is the photo?
No. You'll see the photo. It's at the bottom of the Spaces thread.
Yeah, very 70s.
Oh wow!
I think it works.
Dude.
Honestly, you rock.
Yeah, you pulled
a
off.
Good crimping. I know it's not your style like normally, but like, girl, you can rock anything. Like, you're just so freaking gorgeous. Like, don't even let it faze you.
Frankie, I just want to say I definitely see that 70s vibe, but girl, you slay. That's all.
God, you guys are so
No,
sweetie.
but
Now I'm like, oh my
honestly,
God, am I
Frankie,
dramatic and insane?
Frankie, honestly, like, if any of us had that hairstyle, we would look awful. But you can pull off anything. So even though it's bad, a bad hairstyle, at least you still look cute, right? Like,
Yes, 100%. Totally agree with Vaughn. It's you're so freaking you rock it all. Whatever. Ah, so unfair. You're amazing, Frankie.
I am glad that you've got your hair back to the tone that you like it, though, because hair is a big thing. People don't realize. If you don't really care about your hair, you don't really care about your hair. If you care about your hair, it's a big thing.
I didn't realize how big it was, and now I'm kind of like, oh my God, you guys are gassing me up. Now I'm like, am I dramatic for walking off the shoe? I'm like, oh my God, was that out of pocket?
No,
You know what? You have to do what you can to protect yourself and your boundaries and know what, you are comfortable with. Like if it was like you gave us like such detail to this. It sounded like a very harrowing experience, and so I don't blame you like for standing up for the situation. Like, so yeah, we're not trying to make you feel bad or anything for your decision to do that. Like, you just got to do what you got to do.
but also they had absolutely zero right to do that. Like you said, like you signed contracts. They said that they wouldn't touch your hair. So the fact that they did touch your hair, like surely like they're breaking the rules, and no one should be pissed off that you got pissed off.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I've walked off a set before, but it was because they told me that I wasn't supposed to be there and they didn't know who I was. And, I mean, I didn't know what it was either. I just happened to kind of walk onto the set. So, yeah, I mean, you'll be fine.
Yo, that's hilarious, Cass. I will say, I've been on hundreds of sets. Like, actually, I've been modeling for 5 years and I've never cried and left a set like that. And they told me I was bad vibes. And I was like, no one's ever said that to me, but I was bad vibes. I will say, though, one of our poor girls, she got her hair botched, bro. Like, they gave her mullet status. Like, she was beautiful and she still is beautiful, but like, I did get the longer end of the short stick.
Yeah, I think mullets is where I draw the line. I'm usually not like, I don't like to judge other people for what they choose to do with their, physical attributes. But like the mullet is just, it's absurd. Like what are you thinking? Just what?
Hey yo, but Rihanna did one time, and it looked real good. And
Yo, send me that
also,
pic.
Yeah, but it's
I
Rihanna
know,
though.
I know.
Like,
There's some
she.
Yeah,
people.
but that's Rihanna. Like if Zendaya did it, it would be okay because honestly, like you could put Zendaya in a black garbage bag and she still look amazing on the red carpet. Okay, let's be honest, right? So I
I
guess it
just
just really
imagined
depends on the
that
person.
though. I imagine exactly what you said. Is Zendaya in a black garbage bag, like walking the runway, and she looks fantastic.
100%. You cannot do any wrong with Zendaya. Her style is peak impressive. So I guess it really just depends on who the person is and what they can actually pull off in terms of hairstyle wise. So
Hey, Frankie, honestly, if you wanted to rock that crimped look again, you could go as like a 90s Barbie and it would complete your look for Halloween. Because we're all dressing as Barbie, if you guys didn't get the memo already. If you're not going to be a Barbie, you're going to be a Ken or you're going to be Alan. And those are your choices for Halloween.
I don't know who Alan is, but I'm in. All right.
I'm definitely going to probably be Alan. Ken is too much for me, and I cannot pull off a Barbie. As much as I try, I'm sorry. I just cannot pull off a Barbie. So I'll probably just stick with Alan.
If anyone else wants to share a chaotic story, I would like to hear it. Like personally, Fawn, what happened to you? You're about to be homeless just like me. We could be homeless together.
What happened to you? Yeah, it's just we were stupid. We had the estate agent come to us and say, right, you're coming up for a year. Do you want to renew your contract? And we, instead of going straight back and saying, yes, make our life so easy and let's just roll this thing over, instead, me and Alicia looked at each other and we said, should we just have a look at like Zoopla? Should we have a look at the market? We looked at the market and this was like 2 months ago or some shit. We looked at the market and we were like, oh my God, we can get a place in Central for like even less than what we're paying here. Like, da 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 da, like we should move. And then we proceeded to go on holidays, leave it to the last minute. And now it's August and everywhere's being taken up. And it's like one of the wildest markets possible because of the timing. So now we're just screaming, crying, throwing up, hoping for the best, you know. But I'm really, 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 really hopeful. Like today, we went to go and view a flat, and there were 8 people viewing the flat with us, and apparently they had 45 viewings today. And like, it's not even like, okay, this place is like a cheap place, or like this place was like 3.1k a month. Like, it's not fucking cheap. So it's just like for a 2-bedroom, and like just insane. And 40 viewings in one day. They listed the property yesterday. Like, it's just insane. London is fucking crazy. But anyway,
Is that a 2-bed?
Fawn,
what?
Is that a 2-bed?
For a 2-bed, yeah.
Fucking hell, mate.
I know.
Fawn, I think I saw a listing yesterday in one of the Langham hotel residences. So I don't know if that's in your price range or not. But
I don't think so. That sounds expensive. It sounds like it would be in West London, and I can't afford more than 3k a month, to be honest with you.
I just want to say for the record, I understand. I was in London a little bit right before the pandemic. I went to, there's an amazing museum. It's called the V&A Museum. You're familiar with it, yes?
Of course.
Okay, so they had a Christian Dior exhibit that was like sold out for like months. Like you couldn't get in. And of course, because I'm so amazing, I used my Twitter account to call the public relations department and just tell them who I am. And they're like, "Oh my God, we love your tweets. We'd love for you to come." And they just like walked me right into the exhibit. It was amazing. And I remember, and it was a whole entire exhibit dedicated to Christian Dior and his entire life of creativity, design, everything. There was even his diary there and his the first ever Vogue magazine. It was an amazing exhibit. And I remember before I came to London, I was trying to even just get an Airbnb. Couldn't really even find anything. I don't know what it is with the capacity in London. Everything is just filled up to the brim over there, you know?
Yeah, it's a busy city. It's always packed, but August is like the worst time because obviously there's so much tourism that happens during the summer. So it's just like the worst possible time to do anything, whether it's get a place or even like hotels, because I've been looking to see if I could possibly like staying in an Airbnb and then get like a flat in like September or October or whatever. But like everything is so expensive. I was looking for like Airbnbs and like the average price is like 6 to 7 grand, which is just so ridiculous. So I don't really know what I'm going to do if I don't get this one tomorrow, but I'm hoping that it'll be fine.
It'll work out. It always does. And spread love and kindness. They said, "We've seen your tweets. We love them." People see my tweets and they're like, "Ugh." I'm like, baby, baby, food, baby. Anyways, JC, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm literally about to throw up all over myself. Jeez. That was an L. JKB, what's good?
Why is JC throw up? Is there a story?
Bro, that's my ex's name.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, ew. I guess that was like a subconscious thing, like so far back in my brain. Like, really sorry, man. I mean, I like you a lot more than him.
Awesome.
So
I'm glad I'm above.
She also said that she was gonna stalk you in Fort Lauderdale.
I heard that.
Just putting 2 and 2 together,
Yeah.
bro.
I was gonna offer up. I said the Fawns can join the 1-bedroom JKB hostel. It sounds like to host all the displaced clones for August until they find their forever homes.
I love this so much. I'm so moving in.
I need some dog sitters. So he loves company. So I'm forward.
Yo, Josh. Yo. I might be coming Miami this year. So
All right, let me know.
it's happening.
I'm hosting this year, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you might not see Shinobi after I visit him.
Oh
Just
yeah, you've been wanting to see him since he was born, so
I've
like
been
this might
waiting.
actually happen. So
Wait, Ferry, you mean you're gonna go to Art Basel?
No.
Oh,
I'm going to go pick up my CIRLs.
wow,
Oh, in person?
baller,
You're gonna go in person and pick them
but
taking a
up?
private jet.
where?
From who?
Not
From
baller. I
from
can't afford for them to go missing. Like I only have one pair, and I'm a size 3, so on the secondary market there won't be any more. So yeah, it's gonna be a personal one.
Fawn, are you coming to Art Basel?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it Basel or Basel? Am I not pronouncing it
I
correctly? Can
I
somebody
think
help me
it's
pronounce
here?
said.
It's
everything
I
right,
think it's
so.
said both ways.
it's Basel, not it's
Okay,
not
good.
Basil. It's not. It's a faux pas.
If you say
Oh,
it artistically enough, I don't think anybody cares.
I heard that. But
Anonymous.
yeah, basil is a spice, if I remember.
Exactly. It's not
Basil
the spice.
sounds more like it. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got it right.
it does get spicy down there though.
And we love spice.
Anonymous, I'm going to come there as well to the Art Basel. Anyway, Ferry, tell me what dates you're in Miami, because I will fly down, because Miami's not far from JKB, and I'm gonna be there. No, I'm just kidding. I will be in the area though. It sounds way weirder on the internet than I meant it.
As soon as I find out, I'll
JK,
tell you for sure. I would love to see you.
JKB, quick question. Where in Florida are you?
I am smack dab downtown.
Oh,
By
okay, because I might be coming to Jacksonville to take in a Jaguars football game in the next 2-3 months. But I definitely will be down in Miami for Art Basel and love to see all the clones.
yep, hit me up. I'm like 20 minutes from the Dolphins. The Jaguars a little further out, but same in the same realm. A lot closer than England.
I don't talk about the other Miami teams. I only talk about mine. Sorry.
Did you just call Jacksonville a Miami team? You guys are like pretty much Georgia, but
I meant a Florida team. My bad. I meant a Florida
okay,
team, not a Miami team. My bad.
I just want to say something really quick about JQB. That so I got to see him in Vegas, and it's amazing when you get to like see people like IRL, because and I've already like doted on them like everybody that I got to see like privately and everything. But JQB is so warm. Like in person, it's crazy. Also, I'll never be able to call you Josh. I'm sorry. It's always going to be JQB. I hope you don't get annoyed with that. But it's so lovely being able to connect with people IRL. If you haven't been to an IRL event, please do so. It just changes everything about our connections, like with each other. Highly recommend.
and I'll reiterate that. I don't know if I've said it before, but Anya is exactly who she is online, of just the sweet floating butterfly of kindness and good vibes and nurturing of either kids or big kid adults, all the above, kind of gluing everyone together and being positive. But like surprisingly, like she's very versatile, and like every single song that came on, whether it was like in a club or at a restaurant, she's like always dancing and hype and crazy too. So she's well rounded. I got the IRL was the dancing and energetic side, where the other side I expected, but that was a unexpected, pleasant other half of Anya.
Yeah, as soon as the song came on, it was immediately like I think at one point I turned around and I was like to all of the ladies, I was like, does anybody need to go to the restroom? It was like trying to gather like everyone, like we're all gonna go, like let's all go. And then a song hit and I was like, hold on. And I turned around and I went back to dancing. And I was like, well, once again, hold, everybody hold.
So,
So
a nurturing mom that's easily distracted by good music. Love it.
exactly.
Speaking of mommies, I don't appreciate how none of y'all recognize my memes that I posted because y'all thought they were hilarious a year ago and now you guys are too good for them. So just wanted to throw that out there. Miss Milk.
Yo, what memes? Where?
I tagged everyone. Don't even with me.
Bro, I'm handling like 5 accounts at the same time, please. Go easy
Also,
on me.
Frankie, I think you pissed someone off because I remember exactly like at least 2 or 3 times the last couple of months I've typed your name in down to the R in the last name and you still don't pop up. Usually if I type like the first letter or two for someone they like pop up immediately. But like I was like searching for you. I was like, am I typing something wrong? And it was right, but like
Yes.
you're just kind of like blacklisted.
Yes.
What'd you
And
do?
somebody else. Should I call out names? Because I stalk people a lot. I have to. It's my job. But like a couple of you, man. I don't know what you're doing out there, but your name's not coming up for me.
Who?
Oh wait,
Sure.
who? Yeah, who is? Because I noticed it with Frankie, and the only reason I could find her really easily was because we have our Queens group chat, and I would go and jump in, and she's like one of the first like messages, so I just tap on her like face. But no, please tell us when we're not like popping up because that would be good to know.
Well, I think it's all fixed now. But Julian was missing for a while. Compound was missing for a while. Robsy was missing for a long while, and somebody else. I'm looking here. You're all good now, though. Keep it up.
I can
I'm
never find
extremely-
Oh, wait, Kuro's gone for me. Let me double
All
check.
the goats?
All the goats.
Not coincidental. No, I'm extremely shadow banned on Instagram and Twitter. Like, I was at a modeling networking thing, and I searched my entire name on Instagram, and you can't find me. They completely blacklisted me. They don't like me right now. Ever since last year at the Murakami event, I posted a Murakami thing, probably said something about milk and bowing to him, and they said that my Twitter was inappropriate content, and that was maybe just lifted, but I'm not surprised to hear any of this, although I am sad. As a creative, it's like, geez, dude, I'm just trying to put some weird stuff out in the world, you know?
It was definitely...
Yeah, you know
love
what?
that you are.
Weird can be hard because I think some people, especially crossing different like cultures and things, like I think some people get really offended by weird, so it can be hard to make that balance.
Hey, Fawn,
Yeah.
check your DM
Okay.
so you could see. By the way, Frankie, I just sent Fawn the digital rendering of your mug. I sent it to Anya too, and Anya said it looks amazing. So yeah.
I'll check it now.
Yeah, it does. And again, thank you. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to have a little bit of my clone on my shelf and using that. I am an avid coffee drinker, and so I have a vast collection of coffee mugs, endless, and so it's always nice to have a variety of and a new fresh one. The most recent one I got was a Murakami mug, and that one for a while it did sit in my closet, and I did not use it. I like functionally did not use it because I was like, it's art, and I use it now.
I guarantee you, I just want to say for the record, I guarantee you, because you're not moving around like everybody else, once you get your mug, you're going to love it. You're going to be drinking coffee and everything out of it every single day. And might be surprised. I'm going to be working on it tonight. You might even get it within a week. That's how amazing my turnover time is. So I can't wait for you to enjoy your CloneX GM coffee mug.
Well, thank you again. I'm very excited for that. Yes, I can't wait for Fawn to get hers too.
You're very welcome. Fawn, did you see it? Did she get it?
Yeah, I got it. Sorry. I'm looking at Frankie's memes.
Dude, they were so funny back in the day. I also hope a voice transformer isn't on right now. I can't tell because the window won't go away, and I can't tell if people are laughing at me for my self-validation, and it's really stressing me out.
You know what? I think you might be shadow banned because I reckon Randy would be the one that was reporting you. He's
Yeah,
he was the subject of a lot of those memes, so I reckon he was the one just straight reporting you.
I don't think he liked that one. It was back in the day when he was like, make a funny meme about me when he switched his name from like Randy to Randy or something, and I thought it was hilarious. I'll delete it, but
Oh, I'm
God,
joking.
how do you get?
I'm just teasing him more than you, but I think he did find them funny.
How do you get the voice transformer module off my screen? I just want to see the PFPs of my friends. No? Okay. Well, I saw that Dre Millie came up, and I also wanted to say, you guys, please feel free to request and join, because we're probably not going to go for too much longer, you know what I mean? You know what for Rizzle? Alright, whatever.
Frankie, hit the wand icon, and it goes away.
Damn, Fairy, you're a fucking goat. Thank you.
I was too afraid to try to navigate that because I'd also would get lost in that. So thank you very much, Barry, for helping.
Yeah, I had to learn the hard way. I heard a little birdie told me that Cura has like a little hack with the emojis. Can you elaborate on that? Cura. After Cura. No! Look at him go! That's so sick. How do you do it?
What? How did you do that?
So you have to put your left thumb between the microphone and the magic wand, and then you just like vigorously tap the heart button like you're playing Street Fighter and you know what you're doing. And when you release it, the menu will pop up again, and then you can just continuously spam the... I didn't actually figure it out.
What was that?
A recent new clones fix, he
Is
figured it out.
JKB calling 911 on accident or something?
I feel like we're about to hear his whole phone call.
JKB just discovered the
I
soundboard.
just discovered this. What the fuck is this?
It is.
I shouldn't have this. No.
Yeah, and also on me being shadow banned, I deserve it. I don't even know why I still have a Twitter account. They probably should have taken this away like a long time ago. My dog agrees. He's trying to comfort me right now. But
I still can't do this, by the way. I've failed. I have failed this instruction. I don't know how to do it.
so the empty space in between the microphone and the magic wand, and then you just keep hitting the heart button, and then it will pop up, and then you can spam it.
But it goes away when you tap it.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you have to tap the heart thing like you're playing Street Fighter, like you know what you're doing.
But it
You
goes
know,
away, dude.
It
goes away right after you hit the heart. It goes away, then you got to go back to the heart, hit the heart again. I don't know. Maybe you have a different setup than all of us.
So you have to hit it like a lot, like you know what you're doing in Street Fighter. That is like
You can't. You hit it once, and then it goes away. You got to bring it back up again.
Damn, Kira,
no.
what those fingers
it
do?
doesn't show up. Like the menu doesn't show up while you're hitting it, and then it takes a couple milliseconds of delay. Like just be a little bit patient, and then it will pop back up. Yeah, there you go, Jay.
Your Dre's trying to show off his crazy fingers too.
No, but for real, I was listening into That Takes Space last night, and Dre was doing that, and I was like, I am glitching so hard. I exited out from the app, and I came back in, and it was still happening. I thought it was my error. Like, Dre Millie, you made me think I was bonkers, like, because I was like, oh my gosh, why it's not happening? It keeps happening to me. These like emojis are like, I don't know what it was. I even checked my Wi-Fi. Now I feel dumb.
Yeah, I did see you leave mad times. I was like, what is she up to, bro? She must have, the kids must be smearing all types of poop on the wall.
No, I can't get on stage if I'm going to be glitching, and I just didn't want to, and so I kept trying to fix the error that I thought was on my end, and you guys just don't, you made me think it was mine.
Yo, Dre, good to see you, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I'm a little tired from my bike ride, but Other than that, I'm good. Gucci. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, just taking one day at a time and hanging out with an amazing CloneX family. So yeah.
For sure. I get to do this every single day, so I feel your joy. I can understand how elated you are in this present moment. I feel you, Frankie. I wanted to say this, man. Like I heard you speaking earlier, and you're talking about what you're going through in your life. And please believe we've all been there, right? We all had those ups and downs, those peaks and valleys. But instead of you saying like, "Oh my God, what's next? What's happening next? What can go wrong?" You have to speak it into existence. You have to say, "Show me how good it can get," because you're continuously keeping that valley that you're in an extended trip by speaking it out and manifesting that with your words. So no longer, oh my God, what else can happen? What else can happen? No, show me how good it can get. And good luck and congratulations on your next move because I know it's going to keep going up for you.
Show me how good it can get in Fort Lauderdale, JKB, with Fawn and the other displaced clones.
JKB has a crazy firehouse, so it can get really good out there, bro. So good luck with that.
Bro, JKB told me he's like, I have a small crib with a little couch. He didn't want me over there.
Oh damn, my bad,
It,
JKB. Yes, it
it
sucks.
is. It is a small place, but I said you're welcome over. The view is beautiful, but it's definitely small for that view to keep it reasonably priced.
Homie got boats in his backyard. Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, they ain't my boats though.
Bro, JKB drives a butterfly door BM dubs.
I'm getting the hardest of docs right
Also,
now.
with an artifact,
Sorry.
with an
No, it's okay.
artifact number plate as well. This man is a baddie.
Actually, really, Josh,
Actually,
really,
Wow.
wow.
JKB, can you merge my acquisitions?
that sounded so. Yeah, it was. I don't know how you made a finance innuendo, but you just kind of did. I'll use that line sometime, another time.
Yo, could we say hello to Rose? I don't think we said hi, buddy. How you doing?
I was so excited she was here. Rose, come back.
She's here.
I don't know. I think you're tripping.
I think she probably answered her phone while she was in spaces, so then it like dropped her down to like the nether world or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, it says she's a speaker, but
She's harding in most Morse code. I think she needs help.
She can hear us, so we just want to smother you with love right now with our voices, Rose. We love you. We miss
Yeah, and
you.
Frankie, I was gonna say, every day is a bad hair day for me. You know, one day out of 365 is not that bad. But don't come to the dark side.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling a lot better now, you guys. I'm on my natural hair wave, a little curly curl. I'm on my self-confidence journey. I'm on my taking Fawn to Fort Lauderdale and possibly to Rose's area. It seems like if she's Morse coding us, she might need a visit from the displaced clones in Cass.
Yeah, y'all, I just paid my rent. Whew. Damn. It was a close one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, you guys should get mortgages. Just I'm older, right? So just a little bit of advice. Paying somebody else's property off is not the wave. I don't know who needs to hear
Kura, I
that.
know you say you're older, but that photo that you've just posted without your beard, like, come on, brother. We know you're 18, actually. Like, you just doxed yourself
No, it's
hard.
I'm fully doxxed, but it's like, good skincare helps. Lots of water, lots of walks, lots of exercise. You don't age as rapidly with good nutrition, I think. But I'm not 18. I wish I was. If I was 18, uh, I would have chosen a completely different career. Like all of my careers in my life, I would have just Yeah.
I'm actually so curious. What would you be
Yeah,
doing?
I was just about to ask that as well.
Oh, I would definitely have like not left the country when I was 17 to pursue um, active duty. I definitely would have gone to university immediately out of high school, and I definitely would never have opened up a cannabis company. Yeah.
So you're saying that serving the good United States ruined your life,
No,
or,
no, no, not the
are
United
you?
States. No, 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 not the United States. Never, never, never that. No, I love the United States, right? But no, it wasn't the United States.
I'm curious. Where are you from then?
I'm from Canada, but it was Israel.
Yo, you're fascinating. Tell us more.
More in terms of why I wouldn't.
Yeah, like what
Um,
you've been up to.
because there's certain fights that you shouldn't be fighting that shouldn't even be fought. Um, you know, the people of the West Bank are good people. So, and
Respect.
yeah, yeah, you know, made a lot of mistakes in my life.
But you're still up here. You're not displaced. You're a baller. You're Kuro. You know who you are.
Oh, I'm not a baller. I live in a house. I don't live in a mansion. Um, you know,
I'm with Kuro on mortgages. I do love having equity in a place. It is very nice. I wish that for everyone if they are able to in some point someday. It's not easy. Um, we, we lived in apartments and we rented for a very, very long time. It felt like it was never going to happen, honestly. I don't know how anybody does it because it was just like we're never going to have a place of our own. Terrifying, absolutely terrifying. But I definitely wish that for everyone to be able to have their own home.
I wanted an equity in the home, and then my equity said no more. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually fine about it. I'll get another one or something like that. Like everything's fine. But Kuro, a baller is of the mind, not of the mansion in the home. Okay? Spread love and kindness. What's up? Your hands up.
I got to bounce. I got to get ready for 4:15 call. But I just wanted to say, always great being here with the clones. You guys are amazing. Anya, can't wait for you to see your mug. Frankie, I know you love your mug, and I just wanted to say you're amazing. Just remember that.
Amazing. Thank you, buddy. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to join. Yeah, if anybody wants to pop up for a bit, we're probably gonna wrap it sooner than later. You know, it's just a fun space where we, I don't know, uh, talk about the weird things going on in my life. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Why did the house fall through in the first place? You said it fell through at the last week, but what happened to make it fall through?
So to be very specific, the ops, Georgia Power. Okay. Basically, the house is on a lake, and so the lake is owned by Georgia Power, and therefore they owns like 20 feet out of the acre I was trying to buy, like something really minuscule in the grand scheme. And they basically didn't approve the length of my mortgage, and because I'm getting an FHA loan. So while we're talking about this, if you are a first-time home buyer in the U.S., FHA loans are pretty lit. You can only put down you can put down minimal. Your mortgage is minimal. They have really good inspectors to make sure that you don't get screwed in your first property buying. So the con of that though is more than conventional loans. FHA loans are a bit more strict. And so they were really particular about the length of my mortgage. And basically the ops of Georgia Power were like, nah. And I don't really know what else to say about it.
Nah, because they own 20 feet of the acreage that you were buying into. Was it like a lien on the house before you or something?
Nah, so it's called like the lake lease agreement. So basically, they own the 20 feet that surrounds like the lake, my lake access near my dock. So basically, they were just like, your loan needs to be this amount of length, and FHA loans don't do it. I really don't know the details on it, but all I know is Georgia Power, ops, Lake Lease, bad, FHA, good. Okay?
Nah, I see what you're saying now. I'm a realtor in Ohio, so I understand what you're saying. And my wife does. She's a lender, so this is lingo that we talk about all the time. So I get what you're saying. It's just the type of loan. If you got a conventional loan, I'm sure they would have. Closed their eyes and allowed it to happen. Yeah, this is recorded. I would say people are very strict when it comes to FHA loans. So it's shitty, but I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, bro, there's pros and cons to everything in life, as they say. Yobs, hello. We heard about your very spicy rice dish earlier. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you very much. I was just sitting here doing a little drawing. Haven't drawn in a while, so it's feeling good. But you guys have been keeping me company, and it's been amazing vibes. So I just wanted to jump up and say I love you all. Thanks for keeping me company and bringing the vibes, man. The clones are the best. Clones are the best with the vibes.
Hey, yo, Yobs is going to be interviewed on Friday. Is that right? We're going to hear Yobs get on the Artifact Creators space. And also, we're going to have the famous and mysterious Anonymous as a guest speaker interviewer as well. That's going to be fantastic. So definitely go save that if you haven't already.
I already know this shit is going to be so funny. Like, just like the combination of Ferry, Yobs, and Alt on a stage, like, and Cass. Is Cass going to be there as well? My God, like,
Who's going to be controlling this stage?
Manic.
Going
Basically,
after
no
the
interviews happening.
Yeah, exactly. It's just going to be like 2021 December vibes. It's going to be great. I love it.
We're bringing the bull market back. Take note.
It's literally going to be full of some of the greatest, if not the greatest, OGs of our, little corner. Oh, sorry.
The kids are like, oh, jeez, in the back.
That was the most non-Utah I've ever heard. Anya's kids. You know, she got to put out a fire now. Woo! All right, Yaz, what's going on though? What you drawing? Tell us what you're working on over there.
Well, since I've been blessed. I don't even know how to say it. Honored. I'm honored to be, interviewed, for Artifact Creators. So I'm doing a little drawing for the creators. I posted a little preview today, but that might be like 3% of the picture. So
Can we get a little teaser, please?
Another teaser.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it in this little thing. Give me a sec.
Whilst you work out to do that, I just wanted to say that we also are looking for an eligible bachelor for Frankie, guys. We're looking for a nice, handsome, rich man, who's into onions, of course. If anybody is into onions and has a CloneX, or if you don't have a CloneX, hope you have the money in your bank account to buy a CloneX, because that's the only acceptable way. And that's it, really.
And you got to be ready to procreate, because she's ready to mate, or at least practice a lot. But yo, I got to go. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate the onion talk and the tea. It was highly delicious. I will say this, just speaking of FHA and houses and purchases, look to get a multifamily. Do some house hackonomics is what they call it. So you buy a 4-unit, buy it with a FHA, only put 5% down, keep it for a year, refinance to a conventional loan, and then you can reuse the FHA loan to get another multi-unit, which you can get a 3-door property. Do that for a year, rinse and reuse, get a 2-door duplex, rinse and reuse, get a 1-door, And by 5 years, you'll end up having a multitude of doors that will pay the mortgage that Kuro was telling you guys to get in the first place. So, yeah, appreciate you guys. I'll speak to you
Wait,
later.
Dream Millie. Wait. You can use multiple FHA loans if you switch to conventional? Because I thought it was called first-time home buyers, not...
You better. No, you definitely can, for sure. Until they change, until otherwise, right? So get it while the getting is good. But yeah, I gotta go, man. I got my own onions and teas I gotta dive into. I appreciate you guys.
We love you.
Peace.
That was some real alpha, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. My whole real estate agent's always like, you can pull out equity on the crib, this, that. But that multiple FHAs, no, that was some tea and onions.
Yo, we got any Dre Millies here in the UK? Because that sounded like absolute gibberish to me. I can barely figure out how to pay my rent. I don't understand what any of these terms mean. Help us out. Though I'm not even ready to buy a house. But anyway, I might be one.
Your mortgage would probably be like 40% of what you're willing to pay for rent. That's like kind of, move maybe a little bit outside of London and commute a bit, just so that you can start building up like that equity in yourself. It's not so much equity in a home, it's more equity in yourself, because you don't want to like be, like 40 and without or whatever.
Bro, define equity, because a lot of people, I barely even understand the term. That's where we have to start before we start saying this.
So like paying a mortgage helps your credit. Like always make sure, like, don't cancel credit cards, just like pay the annual fees, because it goes by like your total credit history and stuff like that. So the longer and better your total credit history, the better for you long term. Like say you wanted to open up your own studio or whatever, and you have a couple canceled credit cards, it's not going to go so well when you go to the bank to get a business loan. Just like a little bit of advice, because like I've lent a lot of money from the banks and paid them back and stuff, and it's helped like with my overall quality of life. So, like people will see like, oh, I just got a new vehicle, but it's not like I paid for it. The bank's paying for it. I'm just driving it.
Talking about getting rich and delicious. Sorry, soft shell here, but seeing as pretty much everyone here owns an X key, I just thought I'd do a little soft shell. Check out what I've just pinned up the top. Because who the fuck else is doing this in the space? Only us. Okay, that's it.
I get the getting rich from this, but how do I get delicious from this? I'm very interested in
When
that
you get
piece
rich,
of it.
you get delicious. Okay, take
Okay.
it from me. Okay,
I feel bad because you're just implying that I'm not delicious
you are
right now, but I'll
delicious,
work on it.
JKB. I think you're delicious.
Yo.
I think this is a segue to like a eat the rich joke or a lot of other things. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I thought there's many catalysts in this in this space, so I'll keep my mouth zipped. But anyway, check the pin tweet.
Pin tweet dope, drawing dope AF yobs. Would look cooler with a Frankie Rain clone in there, but I'm not going to complain, just complaining live on Twitter Spaces. Really sick work though. Attention to detail.
Yeah,
Mad.
it's so good, Yobs.
Oh, thanks. It's just a bunch of renders from like whatever like creators have made, so it's including as much as I could fit. But Frankie, of course, I'll make sure you're in there.
I'm just kidding, bro. Don't let me throw off the vibe. As long as I'm in your hearts, all of your hearts, I can sleep peacefully at night. I've always wondered, do Fairy and Yobs like go to different rooms when they Twitter space, or like what's going on behind the scenes?
We always in different rooms. That's the secret.
That's hilarious. I'm the same way. I
Both share
can't.
an office.
So, what did you say?
You don't share an office?
No, we're separate offices, but we work from
That's
home.
To be honest, you need that. I was gonna say I remember when COVID happened, my wife and I loved each other crazy because she would play video games sitting 15 feet from me, and I would be working on music on my on my couch, and it was just to the point where it's like, dude, like, are you gonna keep yelling about COD over here while I'm trying to master and mix these beats? Like, I want to kill myself. So now I can just close my door, and she can scream about Valorant, and it's cool. I don't even got to stress about that shit.
Okay, that's very good information. This makes a lot of sense because I'm annoying, and now I get. Okay.
Dude, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Kura, you need an office just to chill and do Twitter.
Yeah. No, thank God I'm not in a relationship. God saved me from that stuff. I got my dog. He shares my office with me. He doesn't like me very much. He's like looking at me and like he just has his teeth out or whatever because I'm loud and he's trying to take a nap. Even though he has his own space in the house, but I don't know.
Maybe your dog needs his own office.
This
He
is what I'm
has
saying,
he
bro.
has his own
Keep
room,
relationships
okay?
together.
Well, it's not like he can break up with me. I feed him. Oh, he's all wagging his tail now.
Sounds pretty toxic.
Yeah. It usually is. Right, little buddy? So cute.
Yobs fixed his drawing. Also, we have Lone Architect up here. Dre Millie slid back as well. It's lit.
Hello, hello. How's everyone?
It's starving for onions. How about you?
I love onions. I haven't been eating as many onions lately, though, I have to be honest with you. But I love a good onion. And I'm hungry too, because I intermittently fast and I don't eat till like 2 p.m. So I'm counting down the next 37 minutes till I can put food in me.
Frankie, have you met a lone architect in real life?
Nah, unfortunately not. Not yet.
He's the male version of you. He is like our Prince of Darkness, if you're our Princess of Darkness in the CloneX crew. And like anyone who knows Alone knows that I'm spot on. Like the vibes are just there.
I was waiting to see where this was going. I'm like, all right, where are we going with this? But yeah, I'll accept that. I'll gladly accept that.
Can I?
Alone, do you like reptiles?
I mean, I really like dogs a lot, but I'm not against reptiles. Like, I at one point in my life, I wanted to have a snake, like some kind of boa, but I don't know. I just rather have an animal that I could interact with and, walk and just like cuddle with that is kind of furry. But I'm not against reptiles. They're cool and interesting, and I always say that I'm a lizard because I love the sun and I just like put me on a rock, but I'm a really pale motherfucker. So that's the like contrast because I'm really, really translucently blue, right? So I blind people. I'm like a prism, so light hits me, and I have a very bad trucker tan. So like my arms don't look like that, but then the parts that are like generally covered, like I'll blind people, but put me on a rock in like 100-degree heat and I'm happy. So I guess I like lizards, yeah, or reptiles.
So you're pretty much a bearded dragon.
A bearded dragon. I mean, I don't know. What kind of lizard would you want to be if you were a lizard, everyone here? I'm gonna pose the question to some of you first and then we can come back to me.
Frankie owned a bearded dragon for the reference point for any that missed it. Owned in the past
Alone,
tense. Past tense.
are you, shall I say, a phantom?
What do you mean by phantom? Like, do you mean that I don't exist and I'm in the spirit realm?
No, it's super niche. It was the name of my bearded dragon.
How would I know this? How would I know this niche thing?
The other
So
people laugh.
That was a perfect answer, though. I feel like, honestly, that was like the best thing I could have heard from you. But I feel like I got to answer this question because if y'all haven't seen Komodo dragons before, those are actual descendants of real dinosaurs, in my opinion. Because that is crazy that we have like giant, like 8 foot long things that can spit acid and like swallow deer whole. Like it's like them and crocodiles, they don't make sense. They are just like actual monsters. But anyways,
I just
One
like how
time,
Cass is wishing to be what he isn't. He's like the sweetest person. He's like, I want to be a monster that swallows deers whole. But like that'd be terrible if that happened. But it'd be cool if it was a future world that I was like
Leave the
that.
deers
I was gonna
alone.
say the
like
same
Godzilla.
thing. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's why I have a chastity belt on my clone around the mouth so that I don't eat any deer.
Around the mouth was a very key thing to say. He was very confused.
Y'all better leave these deers
Okay, hold
alone,
on. I
for
have
God's sake. I'm gonna come after you.
Yeah, that was a bad joke. I apologize, Fawn.
I would think I would want to be one of those Jesus lizards that run on water because that seems cool.
question: if a vampire came up to you guys and offered to turn you into a vampire, so you guys could
Yes.
eternal life, you can go out in the sun and end it if you get fed up after like however long. Would you guys do it?
Yes, absolutely. I don't like going out in the sun anyways.
Wait, first of all, what kind of vampires are we talking? Because there's Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No,
There's
no,
no.
not true blood
Wait,
vampire.
but
I
do
mean,
I have to drink blood?
yeah. That's
Oh,
part.
no. I'm good. I'd rather just kill myself. I like solid food.
No, but it's because you're Jewish. Because it's against the Jewish religion to eat blood or to like suck your own blood. So, and I know this because I was born a Jew, even though I'm not practicing. So I'm aware of this. So before anyone gets offended, it's just I
No,
know.
that's why I asked the question, right? I was just, I, wa- I have no tattoos because I'm still planning to go to the afterlife at some point or another.
You're a real mensch.
Yeah, but if I can extend my life past all the people that FUD clones, hear me out. I could be the only holder of CloneX. Okay?
Bro, I thought he said effed clones. I thought he said if I could blah 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 for people who fuck clones. I was like, damn, girl, you're weird.
Okay, we're diverting from the question. So Frankie, yes or no to the vampire thing?
Bro, absolutely. I heard aliens are coming. I said, take me with you, Poppy. Like, let's go.
Anya, you're so kind. I feel like you're going to say no, but maybe you're going to surprise me. So, Anya, yes or no?
I feel like I would fit better in like an energy vampire category. Like I would just talk your ear off all day long, and that would suit me really well, I think.
Cassius.
I would say yes, but then I also got to pose the question because somebody's got to pose it. But when is it too long to live? Like, how long is like because some people in like vampire movies they like 100 years. Like, I've been alive for 100 years and I'm still 25 and I'm so bored. And I'm like, bro, you bored after like 1 century? That's it. Like, so much shit has happened. You got the internet. You came from like cart and buggies. Like, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
you guys are all just like have not watched enough like Eternal Life movies. It's always shit. Like you're gonna have like 7 spouses dies and 30 dogs die and everyone's
But that's
terrible.
what I want.
You think
I've
you think
already had like 8 dogs die in my life. So, I'm used to being alone.
all right, you sound like you might be down for the vampire thing then, but I'm not down for
Except
that.
for the blood thing. Like, the
Give
blood
Kuro.
thing grosses me out.
They might have a vegan option maybe or something.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
Vegan vampires.
Dre, would you be a vampire?
It depends on the vampire. If we like Buffy the Vampire Slayer vampires, or Interview with a Vampire vampires, or like Blade, if I could do like some Blade shit,
You can
yeah.
do
But if
whatever
I'm
you want.
like looking like the first Dracula vampire, like how he was looking, hell nah, bro. I am good.
No, you're going to be Dre Millie. You just okay. So here, I'm going to set the rules. It's not like True Blood, where you know, okay. I have qualms with True Blood because the first couple of seasons were very beautiful and artistic, and then it got super cheesy towards the end. It just got like too soap opera-y, and it was just so Hollywood. But if I had to kind of like say what kind of vampire, it would just be our regular world here, and you could be whatever kind of vampire you want, except the sun could kill you. You have to eat like you have to drink blood. I'm not sure about garlic.
Can we just do souls? Like,
What do
you know, I put my hand on their head and I just consume their soul. Like maybe once
That's
every
way
century
more
I can
intense
do that.
than blood, dude. I ain't gonna lie. You look, somebody can donate blood and I can drink out the pack. You know, I can get a little juice box. But you telling me I gotta suck somebody's soul now? That's like a whole like spiritual
Hey,
question. Like,
yo.
Well,
Yo,
listen,
too much, Cass, too much.
mm, I don't know.
time in Vampire Bandcamp?
Gotta acquire their soul.
Well, I would just like clone myself, and then once a century, I'd just suck the cloned soul, so I'm not killing anyone. I've thought this through before, guys. Okay.
nah, you need to watch Altered Carbon. This is already headed because it's basically like chips in the back of the head that like we're all stored on, kind of, and you can like change bodies. But once again, like JKB said, you come down to the point where it's like, how many lifetimes do you want to see like loved ones pass on, or you just kind of stay in the same place of some sort emotionally?
No,
Also,
no,
like every generation gets more annoying. I feel like to everyone that's like here right now. So like by the time you're on Gen Z 34, you're gonna be like, what the hell are these people? Like TikTok's annoying to you, like in public. Like just imagine in 200 years.
I think the caveat for that, the workaround, is that you just turn all your partners into vampire, and then that's gonna be fucked up. Like after 100 years, they're all gonna be coming at you for shit. Like remember back in like 19, and it's gonna be like
My
2,500.
partners are just gonna walk out into the sun. I'm telling you. I'm a Scorpio. Uh, mm,
Sorry,
mm.
I did this. I'm sorry. It's such a weird question to ask. I apologize.
I feel like it went from a
No,
question to you selling us on it. Like you've already kind of made a pact with someone. You're just trying to recruit some people, and I'm kind of afraid about
Well,
that.
it's funny that you say that because, wait, Alone, can I tell the story about when I met you in real life?
Yeah, sure. I have nothing to hide, or do I? Maybe I just don't remember. But go ahead.
Don't
I'm fine with
worry,
everything. I have
Was it in
nothing
the
to
it's
hide.
nothing
sun or in
about
the
me
dark?
sucking his his soul or whatever.
What?
Wait,
He's the vampire. He's the
I'm
vampire.
joking. I just needed to to tie it in somehow. Anyway, we met this man. We went for pasta and met this man, and this man had, you know, the most beautiful, like, I'm pretty sure it was black coat on, looked like a true vampire, big hat on. He was ready to like slay some vampires or whatever, you know, like, or he's the vampire himself. I don't know, whatever.
Oh, he's trying to see if we're
Yeah,
vampires. So he
dark
has.
vibes, right? But then he goes to get out. I don't know whether it was like his keys or what. He goes into his jacket pocket in the inside of the coat, and he goes, "Oh shit, what's that?" Pulls it out. This man was carrying vampire fangs, like just ready to go in his coat. And I said, no, 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 now you need to put them on. So we were literally standing in the middle of the street at like, I don't know, midnight, and Alone put on his little fangs, and it looked great on him. It looked natural. And then I really thought, oh wow, this man must be like an actual vampire. Like to carry fangs on you like at all times, like that's like some next level thing. So I'm really glad that he asked you all this question. I think he was just trying to gauge the room to see whether it was okay to admit this. I'm admitting to all now, like this man is a vampire. So it all
It all
makes
makes
sense,
sense
you know.
now.
this is hilarious because okay, let me explain. So, I actually forgot about that fawn, so this makes this even more hilarious right now because it wasn't premeditated. Why I was asking the question. It's kind of like one of my questions that I ask people sometimes. I don't know why. Don't even ask me why, but it's like I love that question because it's kind of interesting. But so the vampire fangs. The likely reason I had them was because I went to a Halloween party and I hadn't worn that coat in a while, that particular jacket, and I don't even remember putting those fangs in the inner pocket. And I went in to get something. I'm like, what are these things in here? And, then I'm like, and I pulled them out. I'm like, oh, the vampire costume fangs, that I wore in my long trench coaty jacket that was probably I was wearing because it was like vampire garb, which all my clothes is vampire garb because I only have black clothing, right, Frankie? You understand when you pack your suitcase and you're like looking for one thing and you're like, oh fuck, where's that shirt? And you know it by the texture, by this one little decal it has on there, like the one non-black item, or you have to just flip your whole suitcase out and just be like, all right, where are these pants? Because I can't really find them because everything looks the freaking same. It looks like I'm always wearing the same clothes, even though I'm not, I swear, you know. But my point being is like that was totally accidental, and now it makes me seem like a super weirdo. But yes, I did have vampire fangs in that jacket pocket when I met Fawn, and they really do look realistic. And yeah, I guess just a cliche.
The funny thing is, like, this literally sounds like I'm envisioning like a skit where there's a guy that's clearly a vampire, and we're like, "Oh no, I'm totally not a vampire." Like that, like steak and those teeth and that vial of blood were just totally like. I was at this Halloween party, right? He's like, "It's June." It's like, "No, no, no, I know," but like, it was like totally. It's like we've never seen you out in the daylight. I know. It's just like I've been really busy at work, and usually I'm a night owl. It's like it just sounded funny.
Yo, I've seen you out in the
Alone.
daytime alone, so I know that you are one of those vampires. So if you team Edward in this bitch, I'm down. Hit me up. We can walk around and be sparkly.
Dude, I would totally be sparkly, man. You know, women love the sparkles. I'm just saying, it's like you don't want to be that like who is it, Bella Lugosi, or is that the werewolf? I think it's the original like Dracula, Bella Lugosi, all kind of weird looking, like you were saying, Dre. Like, nah, nah. I mean, give me that Skarsgård fucking genetics or one of those motherfuckers, you know, because I'll gladly be that, and just give me Skarsgård with sparkles or something, you know.
Anya, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna tell Alon the same thing that Dre basically said, is that, you know, we embrace your vampireness at whatever level it is, Alon, and we love you for it. And so we're glad that you shared all of these deep dark secrets with us, and we're glad. I hope we passed your vampire test with your question, and yeah, you definitely. I mean, I really didn't pick up on this before, but now that Fawn has pointed it out, you guys are definitely like peas in the pod, like very same, similar wildness, weirdness, amazingness, and yeah, now I know. I just didn't see it before, and now I get it. I get it.
Am I supposed to propose to Frankie now on Spaces?
Yes.
Hold on, hold on.
Yes.
We have a lot of
Yes. Do
prerequisite
it.
questions to ask you prior to
Do it.
this, because I think this is a longer process than just like asking you how you feel about reptiles and vampires. If you first dates, tell
Yeah,
us
even
alone
Cole had
about.
first.
What'd you
Tell
say?
us, tell us what you would like to do for a first date alone, and then sorry, whoever I interrupt.
Okay, first date. I don't know. Um, it depends on the person, honestly. Like to be completely honest, it depends on the person I'm asking out. You know, I would like obviously have sussed them out a little bit unless I just met them in a coffee shop and they were just attractive, in which case I would know nothing about them. But I think an escape room is a good first date with a nice dinner, or a nice dinner followed by like an escape room. But there's just actually a vampire themed escape room in Los Angeles in the Valley. I think it's Studio City. So maybe that would be it. And there's literally a coffin in there and you have to, you know, make your way from one room to the other. It's pretty cool.
Onion cocktails.
I love onions, man. I mean, I'm just saying, but I guess vampires can eat onions if they. I mean, could vampires even eat food? But yeah, I think it would be like maybe an escape, a nice dinner at a nice ambient restaurant with good lighting because that's important, you know, and like good food, like high quality food. I'm not going to Chipotle. I'm not paying $3 extra for avocado at a Mexican restaurant. That is like blasphemous. That is something I just do not agree with. It's kind of like going to an Italian restaurant and then like making you pay extra for the noodles, and if you don't pay they just give you like sauce on your plate with your like spaghetti. It's like, come on, man, you can't do that. So it'd be a nice restaurant with like good wholesome like sustainably sourced food, you know, if possible, and as much organic shit as you can find. And then, you know, some drinks, if drink or not. I don't really drink, honestly, to be completely fair with you, but I would have a drink. And then, you know, something fun like an escape room, something that is actually like where you can laugh and do something interactive and like see how smart they are. Because if they can't get out of the escape room, they're not having my children. No, I'm joking.
No facts.
Yo,
Like if the house is on fire and we need to rescue the kids, and someone starts panicking, and there's like 5 kids and a dog and like a cat, and I have to carry them all and the goldfish. It's like, no, I'm sorry, that's not going to work. We need to be clever and quick and problem solving. I'm not smart. I'm just trying to find someone that can compensate for like my lack of intelligence. So that's really what I'm looking for here.
Yo, I can't lie. Frankie came in too excited with that. That's facts, We're on to something.
the more I'm thinking about it, the more this is making a lot of sense to me. Like, if you guys aren't going to get married, you will be besties, like, for sure.
Yo, I realized after I said it, I was like, that was so aggressive. I was like, he's really gonna think I'm into it. No, but I really do value intelligence. Like, I think anyone who knows me, like, intelligence is like the number one thing. Because if you're not teaching me something, if you're not bettering me, what are you doing? I'm not trying to dumb down for you, dummy.
No, I think that's an important thing in life, though. I mean, look, it's like there's always room to learn. Now I'm going to get serious. No, there's always room to learn. So, I mean, that's the whole point of all this, right? We all learn from each other here in this room and all these spaces, right? Every time someone speaks, you can learn something. You can even learn shit by finding stuff that you don't like. You know what I mean? Like having someone like present themselves in a way that you don't appreciate is like you learning something more about yourself, right? Because it's all like contextual. So, I mean, I think, life is about learning, and I'm not very smart, so I try to surround myself with smart people as much as I can so that I can like learn, because otherwise what's the point? So yeah, I definitely I'm pretty low on that totem pole, so I don't know if it's going to work anymore, because I don't know how much you'll learn from me. So I'm going to go and cry in the corner.
Why?
Right. I'm
You're
joking.
one of the most intelligent clones. I won't tolerate this FUD. Okay, you can't FUD the clones around me. Do you see my PFP? Ali made this for me so I could go and be chaotic. Don't make yourself a target by FUDding yourself, sir.
So true. Also,
Fair enough.
Alone, I just want to say
I
as
don't.
well, like, why have you guys not done a track together? Alone is a musician as well. Frankie, you are a musician. You guys need to get your darkness together and make a vampire EP or something.
You guys should work with
Facts.
Dark Data and make like a whole music video too. That would be so cool with your clones. That would be
All
great.
right. It's happening. It's in. I actually think I owe him a DM. I'm really bad at responding to DMs. I got crypto wrist though after this space though because I've been flinging so many emojis. You guys are hilarious. I also think it's so funny that half the people in this room are on stage and we're just like tee hee hee fling emoji, wrist fall off, thumb arthritis.
I'm sorry I side railed everything. I'm a weird person. I admit it, but I'm a good person, so it's fine. Kuro, how do you do that? I'm trying to do that like spamming. I've listened to y'all like 5 times. Okay, in between the wand and the mic, you press.
Yeah, hold your finger. Like just hold your thumb or whatever finger you use, like you have dexterity with, and then you just tap the heart like you're playing Street Fighter and you know what you're doing, and you just keep tapping it vigorously. I hate saying that word in this context. And then the menu will pop up after several milliseconds, and then you can.
Okay, hang on. So you hold between. Oh, there we go.
What the hell, man? I've been trying all night. I need visual
I know,
aids.
same.
I'm a visual learner. This is not working out for me. But also, can I please answer Alone's questions, because I've been waiting so patiently. For the reptile, I would like to be a gecko, though like a green one. But I don't have a big bunda like a reptile has. A gecko has. So anyway, we're moving on.
Geckos have wait.
What?
Geckos have a what did you say?
They have big bundas.
Do they?
Yeah, man, their tails are fucking massive.
Okay, tail. I'm thinking of just like
What's a bunda?
cheeks. Like what? I'm like the insurance little geckos.
JKB's going to be
double
searching for
cheeked
these
up.
geckos now in Florida. I know this man.
Yeah, Alone, I think you didn't understand what a bunda was. It's a big batty. Big butt. Yeah, and then the second question, if I want to be a vampire, no, because I'm a true believer in allowing life to just do its thing. If your time is done, just accept it and move on. Unless it's like what Dre Millie said, and we're gonna get superpowers, then yes, I'm gonna wreck some shit. I'm going to go like, oof, I'm gonna have a whole outfit ready for it. It's just gonna be a great fun time. My third question, or third thing I wanted to say, is a lone architect. I am in public, in front of everybody, asking you if you would be interested in appearing on Artifact Creator Spaces, because you're just so fantastic. You can answer that now if you like.
Yeah, I would love to. That's so kind of you. And so now I'm marrying Frankie and going on the spaces in public. That's basically what we figured out in this space. But yeah, I would. I actually Moss Shilling, but I'm prepping for my first NFT drop. So maybe we can speak and then we can coordinate it when I know around the time when I know that will be happening, which should be soon. So if you want, just slide into my DMs, girl, and then we can talk shop. Yeah.
Oh, baby. So many commitments. You're growing up.
I'm trying to. I'm building a website right now, and I'm having trouble. I did something, and I don't remember. Does that ever happen to you when you do something, and then you're like, "How did I put this image here?" And you just did it, and then you're trying to do it on another page, and then you're like, "Wait a second, why? How did past Jeff? That's my name, past Alone Architect, just do that like 7 minutes ago?" And now present Alone Architect is having trouble doing it. But yes, I would love to appear in a creator space. So thank you for asking. It means a lot.
Thank you so much for accepting. And finally, guys, I've had this idea for a very, very long time, and I just need some help executing it because I've got a billion things to do anyway, and I don't know why I'm adding more things. But I thought we could do a spaces where we do a dating show. So if you guys are down, I think we should do like speed dating. Yeah, thumbs up. Okay. Okay.
That would
I,
be so fun.
I feel like every space we do turns into that at some point. We'll just be more focused, I guess.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in that, I'm gonna make a group chat and we'll get this going.
That would be fun. I'll do it just for the fun, as long as like there's no one that can hold me accountable to anything.
No, absolutely not. And if you already got somebody in your life, Anya, you can still join in. They can join in.
What? I
I'm
don't.
so
I.
polyamorous. Come on. I'm sorry.
That was a Utah
Yeah,
joke.
my wife might give me a hall pass to do the speed dating thing. Can I do a speed dating thing on this?
Sure.
See, I'm
Oh,
in.
she's the best. I love her.
Yes, literally
She's
the
like
best.
with
What?
she's like with those weird internet nerdy girls. Yeah, sure. Like
But yo, I posted up a video for the hack for the visual learners up top. So go for it.
Oh, what a legend.
Jay Millie. He's a man of the people. I'm
Dre.
telling you.
He
Man,
actually is, man. What a legend.
I just like hearing people
what them
frustrated.
fingers do.
I'm sorry.
But yo, my
I'm
fingers are
not.
kind of big, and I was driving at the same time, so it might it might not be able to see it. So just put your imagination to use, because you can figure it out from here.
This guy was risking death for everyone. You see what kind of man of the people he's driving with his knee while he's like filming himself with like his other phone on his third arm that he has, while he's in a space just to help everyone. Like that is commitment, man. That is a fucking people's champion right there. I'm not even joking.
Wait, did you just say he was driving with his third arm?
No,
Fair, you didn't need to call it back out.
the bumba, or what do you call it?
Bunda.
Y'all are a bunch of perverts, man. That's what I've learned in this space.
Oh my god, I'm a
You just
huge
dropped-
pervert, and I actually admitted to this the other day to Yobs. I was like, when I'm walking out in public, because I don't do that often, I'm in my cave. When I'm walking out, I just look at people's privates, and I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should have said this out loud, but I'm like, I'm just so curious. I don't know.
So you like men with tight pants? Yobs, do you only wear tight pants? Is that it? She's like, you ain't wearing your tight pants. I can't look at your junk, Yobs.
Yobs is the king of gray sweats.
I can't look at your junk, Yobs. I'm dead.
I fucking can't.
I can't
This is a
either. I'm
recorded space, Fairy
beyond.
Liquid. My
No, do you
God.
know what? I think
We are
What?
immediately
What?
blowing up this space afterwards. Just
When
FYI.
when you were saying that, she's like, I've learned I'm a pervert, and like I was like, oh yeah, I go over the edge sometimes too. And she's like, I just stare at people's junks in private. I was like, I wasn't gonna go there.
no,
I kind of make some innuendos here and
no,
there.
Josh. Do you know what I think it is? It's because I'm really short, so eye level I'm at people's boobs. I think I genuinely think.
Man, you know, I thought it was like a trick statement or something. Because I obviously, if she feels like some type of way, I'm gonna try and comfort her. So I thought it was like some sort of trick question where it's like, oh, so I look at people's boobs. Do you look at them too?
You'd be like, no, I'm taller, so I don't. I don't even notice them at all. It's just not in eyesight.
Very suddenly, like, I really love my little height.
Oh my
I'm
fucking
sorry.
god!
I just want to
I
apologize. I
can't
feel
breathe.
everything.
Shadow joined too. Hi.
Hey, I'm not sure. I think we gotta change the name to CloneX Locker Room Talk. Because that's what I walked into. I walked in, and the first thing I hear is, I like looking at people's private parts, and I immediately put my headphones on because I'm like, what the heck is going on, bro?
I don't like it. It's like it just happens. It's a reflex. So if anyone's got any cures, just help me out.
My wife just said she does the same thing. We have many conversations about this same topic all the time. She's a habitual junk stare
Oh my god, I
everywhere we
love her.
go.
Dre, can I have her number?
Nah, yeah, I'll send it to you. You know what? Earlier, Feria, she's like, I love her voice. I was like, I know, me too, man. We talk about this all the time. So she's already a fan of yours. So yeah, follow her at Cat K Mill.
Wait, she's on Twitter?
Yeah.
The
You're
fuck?
putting
She don't tweet though. She don't tweet. If any of these tweets, probably me behind or telling her what she should be tweeting. I'm on TikTok. I'll post her up to the top. You can follow her.
I
Yeah,
think that
she's
I
very.
think
She's like a
they
freaking model too. She's like so like drop dead gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's like insane. She needs to post up more of her content because she's like to die for.
Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
sounds like the dating space has started already. There wasn't a break in between.
It's Clone Triple X.
Dre,
It's true,
when are you
bro.
gonna get Kat a clone? We need her in the Clone Girls.
I've been looking for it for a while, to be honest, but I haven't found anything that
There's
tickled
been
my
some
fancy.
really cute blonde ones on the floor. I've been eyeing them up.
Yeah, I'll say within the next couple of weeks, to be honest. As long as it's something that looks good, it's got to represent us correctly. You know what I mean?
All the clone wives are super hot. It's just facts. What can we say? Well, you guys, this has been quite shaking, honestly. We'll go to the top of the hour if anyone wants to get some last demons out while we're here. If anyone wants to share some special secrets, I think now might be the time. And Fairy is the one who started trying to milk Murakami, so I'm not surprised to hear this.
Okay, guys, but do you realize that the guy who collaborated with our founders has like a statue of the lonesome cowboy, like, basically, fucking doing his thing with all of it floating? I mean, I'm just saying, we might look cute, but that, come on, I mean, the background, like in the background with the Milk, and then of course Fairy would be attracted to this, seeing as she's an habitual junk starer, because that's just like the byproduct of the junk, right? So I mean, it's all coming together.
From
Hey,
And
hey, don't ask how I know this, but Murakami calls it splash.
hey, from demon to demon, I am not down with Clone XXX, bro.
Oh, you do guys
Yeah,
don't remember Only Clones?
You don't want to get
how could we
splashed,
forget?
bro?
That was the
Yabs.
wildest thing in the entire history of the clone community. That was the wildest art project ever. I could not believe. Honestly, I retweeted it every time because I thought it was hilarious until it wasn't hilarious anymore.
Yeah, but you said not to ask, but I got to know how did you hear that firsthand on the splash, or where did
Very,
you
very,
get that
very,
information?
very reliable source. But don't worry about it. It's literally he goes splash.
I have so many jokes firsthand. I'm sorry. It's like a very perverted old man dad joke, like grandpa dad joke.
You guys are getting spicy.
Hey man, I'm done with y'all, man.
It's
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait
Let's
till the bad tape
let's
tonight.
I was gonna say, let's wait for the dating space and we'll kick it off there and everything. But yeah,
That's where you would start the spaces off? I mean, geez, okay.
it's only up from there.
Is gonna start out splish splash, President Cass.
Ask this next Unreal Engine experiment. No, I'm joking.
Yo, not gonna lie, I have been sitting here playing with this, like, I figured out how to make...
What are you playing with?
I'm gonna let you finish, Cass. I'm gonna let you finish. Pun intended.
Oh
Hey, oh, wait. I was trying to say that I have been working on a way to make
Splish splash.
weather.
You
That was fun.
you are all children.
It's true. It's true, Kaz. I didn't hear it though. You've been working on finishing what?
I don't even know if I can finish my sentences at this point. I feel like this is just a dangerous territory to be in. Everything is just a loaded gun. And,
Loaded gun. Come on.
Oh my god.
Kaz, tell us more about the loaded gun that you're questioning. Oh god.
he's not gonna unmute himself anymore.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't be playing with a loaded gun, Cass.
Man, who is HR in freaking CloneX, bro? I need to talk to HR, man. Shit.
You're a demon.
You're
You
a
need
demon. You're supposed to be okay with this.
Oh.
If anything, it would be like the PFP that looks like a snake that would probably go tell their boss on them. That's crazy. Maybe I should probably get a demon that matches my clone now.
Bro, you came to an onions and tea space with 10 listeners in it. I'm not sure what you expected.
I was like, yo, oh cool, there's a CloneX space going on. Yo, I look at people's jokes. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, you're a demon, man. You need to demon down, brother.
Hey, I'm a different style of demon. I don't know. I'm not that type of demon, bro. Hey, I think that's a succubus. I think that's what you're thinking of, man.
Oh, Alone, ask him the question. In like not a weird way. Ask him, yeah, in the non-weird way. Ask the question.
All right, Travis. If a vampire approached you and offered you, "Hey, what's up, man? You know, like I want to turn you into a vampire. You down?" What would you say? Yes or no? And look, the sunlight rules apply. So you know, if after even 7 days you're like, "Fuck this shit, I'm fed up," you can go walk out in the sun. And, you know, go up in a blaze of glory. Would you do it?
I'm down with doing anything that allows me to not have to ever sleep again. Because I feel like we lose a lot of precious time when we sleep.
See, he's a demon. We just have to get it out of him.
He wants to be up all night.
Yeah, I was gonna say
reading books, knowledge.
Hey, yo.
You guys really make my life better. It is 1 minute away from the top of the hour. If anyone has anything that they've been trying to finish during this time, I think now is the moment. Any statements?
What happened in the spaces stays in the spaces. Please, for the love of God, I love my job. I love my family. Please. I don't want that title.
Says the
All
one
right.
who had everyone's junk and openly admitted it.
Please, I don't want that title.
I got you, Queen.
That's it, Frankie. Send it. Splash.
When
Splish splash. Splish Splash. I'm gonna steal my song again because it's coming out soon. I love you guys so much. Like, lol, 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 lol. My thumb and my arms and my mouth hurts. Oh, wow. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I love CloneX. All right. I can't. Oh my god, did y'all hear anything I just said? I doubt it. Splish Splash. This is the song, though. I have seen your ex-girlfriend's phone. I wanted to know if you love her more.